Check Twitter. Oh shit. G2 Army, it's been a tough week for us all. By the way, this is the first time I see this as well. It's been a tough week for us all following the events of last weekend. Today we received and accepted Carlos' announcement to step down as CEO of G2 Esports. As a global esports organization serving the world's most diverse fan base, we take responsibility for our fans, employees, team members, and partners across the world. In this context, we want to underline that we do not support any form of misogyny. We continue to prioritize fostering inclusivity and supporting a diverse gaming community. We are fully committed to continue the legacy of G2 and feel empowered by the passion and commitment of G2 Army. Thank you, G2. Wait, what? Does that mean that Carlos is out of G2 or he's just stepping down as CEO? I think he's just stepping down as CEO, no? Or does it mean he's out of G2? Oh, Carlos feels something as well?
You know, I thought about no better way to do this than with a vertical video, which I know I got a lot of flack for it in the past, in previous times, but this is no better way to do this than this. So
actually, that's
I can't believe what I'm about to say now, but my time in G2 has come to an end, which means that
holy shit, that's so
I will
crazy,
be stepping down from my CEO position. I know it might be a shocker for many of you, or most of you, and trust me, this is a very hard ending to what has been otherwise a very deeply meaningful and joyful experience. I've met great people along the way. My colleagues have been fantastic to me, and I am very grateful for all these years together. I take full responsibility over everything that went on in the last few days. And again, trust me when I say I just feel fucking destroyed about it. You should know that. What's next for G2? I mean, I created G2 8+ years ago and I bootstrapped it with what I earned as a player, invested everything into it, not only money but also time. And what initially was a dream of mine just started here, eventually became a group of people with similar ambitions and culture and goals, and that's something that I will always look back to and be happy about, because I think we've done a good job at it. I want to thank all the fans. I want to thank all the sponsors that make possible, make our livelihood possible. I want to thank all the investors that trusted me early on with their money. I want to thank all the publishers that trusted me with putting teams together for their games and allowing me to play in their leagues, league organizers, etc. You guys have been fantastic to me over the last 17 years, and I will never forget.
Sultan, thank you.
I'm very emotional about this, but I will not cry, not today. This is my farewell video, so I will not fucking cry now, okay?
You're strong, man.
I hope you guys remember me for the good things. I hope that is my legacy, the good things. And just know that I'm very grateful for all of you, okay? I'll see you around. And remember, we're samurai. We thrive, not because we win,
actually,
but because we always get back up.
I mean, honestly, I do think that Carlos fucked up big time, like what he did on Twitter. But it's also true that he made G2 happen. And it's also true that, he did in a way create the most dominant team we had in Europe for the past couple of years, excluding some of them like last year. Okay, excluding last year, okay? Like last year didn't happen and, but excluding last year and maybe 2018, he did make a really fucking insane team. And G2 didn't exist 8 years ago. And right now it's like one of the most known brands when it comes to esports across multiple titles, not only League of Legends. Well, they kind of got cancelled in Valorant now. Also because of, But this is really crazy. Perks made G2 happen. Yeah, I mean, Perks also was a big factor why G2 was successful. Of course, he was a great player. So it's definitely it's interesting. It's interesting to me how G2 will, you know, live on, I suppose. And it's also a question, who is the new CEO? I mean, we already have like a pretty experienced jungler who is handsome, would definitely talk to sponsors very well, and is very trustworthy, and does not leak anything ever. So you can trust him with every secret. I mean, I wasn't like that close with Carlos, even though I played in G2 forever, but he was very, very fucking supportive. Like he was always like, I don't really have like bad things to say about him either, you know, because he was really, I know he like fucked up big time, and I really disagree with like what he said and did on Twitter, but he really was supportive of like League of Legends, you know, like he was really, really good to League players. Actually, when you were competing, let's say when you were competing, when you were in his team and you were competing, he was very supportive. When it comes to some other things, I know he like, actually, yeah, I mean, he did fuck up a lot of things actually in the past. Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, when I think about it, he did some bad things as well. But yeah, anyway, I mean, he did make G2, right? Let's just stop at that. And maybe he'll make a comeback. I mean, I don't really know. Anyways, what we do is we keep competing. We keep competing and we keep winning. That's the plan, right? We have worlds to win.